sensitive to their environment, and things like pollution or altered currents can throw them off course, leading to disorientation. This shocking event serves as a reminder that even the ocean's most powerful creatures face challenges, and life in the sea is never as simple as it may seem. Stay away. On October 9th, at Cape Lookout National Seashore in North Carolina, beachgoers were treated to a thrilling spectacle. A feeding frenzy of over 100 sharks erupted just off the shore. The sharks relentlessly chased schools of bluefish, while seagulls and pelicans swooped down to grab their own catch. The sharks were so consumed by the hunt that some even briefly beached themselves, adding to the intensity of the scene. Lasting more than 5 minutes, the event showcased the area's thriving ecosystem, with the shark's behavior highlighting nature's perfect balance in action. Shark feeding frenzy.
It's getting soaking wet.
Off the coast of Louisiana, a fisherman had an unexpected encounter with sharks. As he fished, a group of sharks began following his boat, pursuing him for miles. This type of behavior signals a shark-feeding frenzy, where the creatures aggressively gather in one area to feast. Typically triggered by a school of fish or a struggling animal, these frenzies can get wild as sharks fight to grab as much food as possible. The fisherman quickly realized that the sharks weren't just after his catch. They seemed to be chasing the boat itself.
It's getting soaking wet.
Whales trapped. On February 7th, 2005, a rare and frightening event occurred near Itamari Port, Japan. A group of 10 or 11 giant predatory whales found themselves trapped in thick sea ice. The fast-moving ice closed around them, leaving little room for escape or movement. Stranded, these massive creatures struggled to breathe, relying on open water and breathing holes that were now blocked. Such events are incredibly rare and dangerous for the animals, especially in Arctic or Antarctic regions, where temperature changes and shifting currents can cause the ice to move quickly. If they don't escape, their chances of survival diminish rapidly. Daytime squid.
I have finally caught the Mediterranean beach squid.
While swimming, a man spotted something that caught him off guard. Initially thinking it was an octopus, he soon realized it was a Mediterranean beach squid. These squid typically only appear at night, so seeing one during the day was a rare surprise.
They only come out at night for sunset. They hunt anything on the shore, so you guys will definitely see that geochronology.
The swimmer was in awe of the strange creature, reminding us that the ocean holds many secrets, and the next time we dive in, we might just encounter the unexpected. Always keep your eyes peeled. Who knows what could swim by? Ocean encounter. A video emerged showing a man surrounded by a dark, eerie run. Wow. Waves usually bring water, but in 2014, they brought millions of grunion fish to the beaches of Southern California. This rare and stunning event, known as the Grunion Run, occurs during specific spring and summer months, coinciding with a full moon and high tide. Female grunions swim ashore to lay their eggs in the sand, followed by the males who fertilize them. Once their work is done, they return to the ocean as the tide recedes. The Grunion Run is a fascinating display of nature's intricate cycles, captivating those fortunate enough to witness it. Wow. Shark cage break. Diving is thrilling, but nothing could prepare anyone for what happened off Guadalupe Island, Mexico on October 4th. During a diving tour, a great white shark slammed into the safety cage, breaking through the bars with its immense force. The shark, drawn by the bait, was able to thrash around before escaping through an open hatch. One diver was inside the cage at the time, but managed to avoid the shark by ducking through the hole. This close encounter reminds us how unpredictable the ocean and its creatures can be, proving that even with safety measures, diving with great whites can be dangerous. frenzy. Tourists enjoying the ocean had no idea what they were about to witness. A school of fish swam near the surface, and soon the water erupted with activity. Humpback whales and sea lions plunged into the feeding frenzy, chasing the fish in wild bursts of splashing. As the predators pursued, the fish swam upward, instinctively fleeing toward the surface, making them an easy target. This dramatic scene is a reminder of how interconnected life is beneath the waves, with creatures depending on one another for survival. Mussel invasion. In South Africa, a truly bizarre event unfolded when thousands of mussels washed up on a beach, leaving locals in complete disbelief. Scientists
Yeah, to see that there is something to these animals coming around and beaching again for whatever reason.
In Pittenweem, near St. Andrews in Scotland, something heart-wrenching unfolded when 26 pilot whales stranded themselves on the shore. Unable to return to the water, the whales were in desperate condition. Mass strandings like this can happen for various reasons, but the outcome is often grim. Though some strandings occur naturally, others are triggered by environmental factors or disorientation. Sadly, these whales couldn't free themselves, highlighting the harsh realities of life in the ocean, even for its largest creatures. This event was a stark reminder of the struggles marine animals face in an unpredictable and often hostile environment.
I could never imagine something better. Yeah, right. Now you're cooking on high heat in the middle of the street.
Sharks have washed up on the southeast beach in a mystery which has left locals and tourists baffled.
Sharks are often seen as the ocean's ultimate predators, but even they can face unforeseen dangers. In a strange event, dozens of sharks were found washed up on a beach southeast of Mount Gambier, leaving locals puzzled. Authorities believe the cause was likely low sea salt levels, which can negatively impact marine life. Witnessing so many sharks stranded on the shore left both locals and tourists surprised and questioning the fragility of the ocean's ecosystems. This unusual occurrence shows how even the top predators can be vulnerable to changes in nature. Shark crowing.
Got to own it. Don't bitch and moan about it, please.
Scuba divers off the coast of Norway were preparing for a dive when they witnessed a truly eerie sight. Hundreds of sharks and crows gathered in the same area. This unusual gathering was a clear sign that food was nearby. Sharks, with their incredible sense of smell, are drawn to such spots, while crows scavenge for scraps. This kind of gathering often happens when fishing boats dump waste or when a dead sea creature floats by. For the divers, it was a warning to stay away. The ocean's predators were in full survival mode, and getting too close could be dangerous.
Got to all choose your timeline.
Guardian dolphins.
Roller coaster of life.
Near Cape Town, South Africa, fishermen witnessed a rare and heartwarming scene. A group of dolphins swam in a perfect circle, initially puzzling the fishermen. However, they soon realized the dolphins were forming a protective barrier around a whale giving birth in the center. The dolphins were guarding the vulnerable whale from potential predators in the area. This beautiful moment in nature reminds us that the ocean is not only home to fierce predators, but also hosts acts of compassion, showing that even in the wild, kindness can thrive.
Roller coaster.
Fiji sharks. In 2019, a group of divers had an unforgettable and terrifying experience off the coast of Fiji. As they explored the deep, a Fiji shark, known for its aggression and strength, charged toward one diver. The shark's sharp teeth were just inches from the diver's tank, but somehow the creature didn't manage to grab hold. The diver likely felt lucky to escape unharmed, but the close call was a chilling reminder of how unforgiving the ocean can be. For some, it was a wake-up call that the sea demands respect and doesn't give many second chances. Stingray Union. Imagine walking along a beach and stumbling upon a rare sight, a stingray washed ashore, partially buried in sand. This unexpected appearance caught the attention of a family in California, as stingrays usually dwell in the deep ocean, far from the reaches of humans. Experts suggest that changes in the ocean's environment, like shifts in food availability, human activity, or altered water conditions, might lead to such rare occurrences. This sighting serves as a reminder of how interconnected the health of the ocean is to the creatures that call it home, and how environmental shifts can bring even the most elusive creatures to shore. Penguins in Brazil. Penguins, typically found in the coldest parts of the world, rarely show up on beaches, so when around 50 lifeless penguins washed ashore in Brazil, it shocked many. Scientists suspect the cause could be shifts in ocean currents, toxic algal blooms, or pollution that disrupts their food supply or leads to poisoning. Storms during migration, injuries from fishing gear, or diseases may also be factors. Without further testing, the exact reason for this tragic event remains a mystery. This incident highlights just how fragile marine ecosystems can be and how interconnected everything in the ocean is. Giant carcass. In South Africa, beachgoers were left in awe when a massive whale carcass washed up on the shore. Curious onlookers gathered around, with some even taking samples from the whale, a practice common in some coastal communities to use the remains for food and other resources. This unexpected event brought people and nature together in a unique way, showing how even the passing of such a giant creature can serve as a valuable resource for local communities. Red Beach. Beaches can have many colors, but have you ever seen one turn bright red? In Concepcion, Chile, thousands of lifeless prawns washed ashore, turning the beach a striking red. This unusual event may have been triggered by sudden changes in sea temperature, low oxygen levels, or water disruptions. Pollution from offshore oil exploration or contamination in food sources could have also contributed. While investigations are ongoing, this tragic event highlights the fragility of marine ecosystems and the need to address environmental issues before more irreversible damage is done. Prehistoric fish.
From the deep that washed ashore in Ocean County, New Jersey, had people asking, what is it?
Imagine walking along the beach and spotting a creature from prehistoric times. That's exactly what happened in New Jersey when a rare Atlantic sturgeon washed ashore. This ancient fish, with its armor-like scales and distinct features, left everyone in awe. Known to have existed for over 200 million years, the sturgeon is one of the oldest living species. Once heavily overfished for its eggs, it's now protected, making any sighting of it, even washed ashore, a rare and exciting event. It's a stunning reminder of ancient life still hiding beneath the ocean's surface.
It was about 5 feet long. At first I thought it was a shark, but then I realized it didn't have a top fin and only had the back, and it had some scales going across the top and on the sides, which were hard, almost like an armor plating.
Squid invasion. Sea creatures like Humboldt squid are typically found in the deep ocean, far from shore. But on December 9th, 2012, something rare happened. Hundreds of these jumbo squid washed ashore in Aptos, California, leaving beachgoers stunned. Humboldt squid are sensitive to changes in their environment, and sudden shifts in water temperature, strong currents, or low oxygen levels can disorient them. Additionally, their natural spawning behavior might have contributed to the strandings. The sight of so many squid on the beach was a rare